Welcome to Secular Soup. Stay tuned for real talk about atheism, feminism, politics, parenting, and whatever the fuck else Amy and Amy want to talk about, because this is their show. And get ready for a whole lot of motherfucking profanity.
You want to hear a secret?
I won't tell anybody. Go ahead.
If I sit next to you, I'm going to get gonorrhea. It's going to jump into me. Just two ladies hanging out.
Is it okay for me to make fun of his neck waddle if I make fun of my own neck waddle?
I'm not sure.
That's a real ethical conundrum.
Would you know if you were born a lizard person, or can you be like adopted into the...
I think you know.
We're such professionals.
We really are.
Buckle up, bitches. It's time to have some soup. I'm Deanna with a D. I've got a special present for you this Christmas because Amy with a Y and Amy with an I are off doing adult grown-up shit like, I don't know, making cookies or shopping or cleaning things. I don't really know what those kind of people do. But this is for you a gift, a very special gift that I have prepared for you in the form of an old podcast re-gifted. Because none of you fuckers were listening back then. This was episode number 3. And we've got so much good stuff here for you. I think you're going to enjoy it. Among the many questions answered are things like, what should we eat at Christmas time? How the hell do you put lights on a tree without them looking all funky and lopsided and messed up? Was Amy with a Y ever actually recording? You'll find out. Is Amy with an I ever going to stop sending text messages to Amy with a Y during the show? Where does Amy with a Y buy her knobs? And at the very end of the show, a super special treat. This was the debut of the vocal stylings of Eli Bosnick doing the Secular Soup Creed. Buckle up, bitches.
And welcome to Secular Soup. I'm Amy with a Y.
And I'm Amy with a Y.
Are you? Or
No,
are you Amy with an I?
I can't spell. I can't spell or do math because, tiny woman brain.
And we're just two blueberries floating in a bowl of tomato soup. I'm going to power through this. Stay tuned for real talk about atheism, feminism, politics, parenting, and whatever the fuck else we want to talk about because this is our show. And get ready for a whole lot of motherfucking profanity. Buckle up, bitches. It's time to have some soup.
You're such a professional.
I powered through. We're professionals.
Man.
We know how to spell our names correctly.
High five.
Virtual high five.
Yay.
It appears that I'm recording now. I can't be positive, but I guess we'll find out, huh?
I'm recording this time. Last time you were talking to yourself.
I mean, I think I'm recording.
But I spelled my name right that time.
Oh,
It'll just, no one will ever know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm recording. It doesn't matter. We don't know what we're doing. People have realized this by now if they've listened at all. We are not professionals, and we never claim to be, and it's not our fault you're listening. So.
Our legions of fans,
yes.
They expect high quality.
They really do, and they've probably been waiting patiently for this Christmas spectacular episode.
Oh my gosh, we have the best gift for them. I can't say anything yet. I won't say anything.
Excited. You have to listen until the end of the episode.
I opened the box and peeked at it. It's so good.
No cheating. It's going to be so awesome.
I can't keep secrets. It's such a good gift.
People do you think they'll be let down at the end of the episode? Or
No, I think they're going to be so excited they're going to wet their pants.
I think you're right. This is like the most amazing. It's better than anything Cognitive Dissonance has ever done on their show.
Yeah.
So
and,
we can at least promise that.
Oh, yeah. Like I said before, I'm not going to oversell this, but this is like the best thing they're ever going to hear in their entire lives.
I agree. Okay, let's see here. I'm still staring at my audio going, am I recording? I'm 87% positive I'm recording. Anyway, okay, so we were going to talk about Christmas traditions.
Yes,
right?
we are.
So how did you
talk about
grow
Christmas.
up celebrating the holidays? What's your background?
My background is I was very Mormon. So it was heavily focused on religion and the religiosity of the holiday. So it was lots of Jesus. But we actually did this really fun tradition that I was growing up. My mom is actually visiting in town, and I was telling her that I was going to record this tonight and talk about holiday traditions, and she reminded me of one that was actually my favorite, we did the 12 Days of Christmas, where every year we would pick a couple families that we knew from church or from school or whatever, and we would do the 12 Days of Christmas to them, 12 days out, up to Christmas Eve, and we would get them little gifts, and it would be like a bow on a Christmas tree, or 2 orange chocolates, or just random things, and we wrote it into the song, and then we would go and sing it on Christmas Eve, but we would put it on their porch, ring the doorbell, and run. It would be a secret thing. So they didn't know who was doing it. So every, and we'd do it at different times of the night, and we'd take turns running. So even if they saw a kid, they wouldn't recognize it because they were like blondes or brunettes and redheads, and, so it would be really random, and we'd hide around the corner, and my mom would park down the street, and we'd wait until we'd hear the door open and then close again. And then we'd run to the car around the corner. So it was a fun thing. It was a fun tradition for us kids. And so we would go and sing on Christmas Eve and give them the last gift. And it was usually like 12 pieces of fudge, or, well, it was 12 fudgy pieces because it had to fit the song.
Okay.
But, something like that. And so we would go and introduce ourselves and let them know who it was. And so it was kind of like, we got you.
So it wasn't totally creepy at the end. They figured out you did.
Well, it was usually friends or neighbors or whatever. But it was a really fun thing. And it was really fun thinking around Thanksgiving time. We start thinking about, well, I know this, my friend's dad just lost his job, or I know that she's working really long hours, or I know that, they have a newborn, so life's kind of hard. And we would think about people that would want that kind of love and caring in their lives. I remember thinking about people in that way. And
That's
so it
sweet.
was, it kind of incorporated the spirit of giving into Christmas. And I really enjoyed it. And I wanted to do it with my kids. I just don't have any of that, what is it? Ambition, motivation, desire to put on pants.
Free time.
Yeah, she has it already written too. It works in the flow, and she's rewritten the song, and it's
a lot
like
of
my mom's
effort.
got it, all that stuff, and it's just, I'm just so lazy.
Yeah, my next door
tired.
neighbor. My next door neighbor is awesome and bakes and shit, and has like 4 kids and makes real food and everything. And
well, I do make food every night.
Oh god, I don't. We had pizza for the second night in a row tonight because I'm that lazy. But
I'm super like, when it comes to food, when it comes to dinners and meals and stuff, I think I've told you this, but not on recording, so now it's official. I make a menu every weekend. I lay it all out. I print it out. I have the recipes. We go grocery shopping for it. And then I make the meals throughout the week. And my kids get home cooked meals.
you are so goddamn organized.
I was raised so goddamn Mormon. So 6 days out of the week they have
real food.
And then I do bake also. I make cookies and pies and bread. And there was one year when I made Ritz crackers. Just to see if I could, and I can.
Wow.
But then I bought them instead because it's easier.
Yeah, we got a lovely little box of treats the other day from my neighbor who makes
sorry, you were telling a story and then I talked right over you.
Amy.
I'm
Jesus
sorry.
Christ, talk about the spirit
Call me a
of giving.
bitch. I know.
Anyway.
I'm giving you your time back. Merry Christmas.
I'm reclaiming my time. There's no point to this story. She gave us treats and they're delicious, and I have no fucking time.
And I was just saying, hey, I'm as good as her. Probably better.
Probably better. I mean, but you don't live right across the street and
thank God,
give me the treats.
Jeez.
So
can't imagine living near you.
It really is a challenge. I feel bad for my neighbors.
I would move so fast.
Right. I know.
I'd be like, Alaska looks great this time of year.
Ugh. Yeah,
That's probably closer than where I am to you now, though. So I'm probably further here. So I'm safe. I'm good.
Well, yeah, we were talking before we started our professional recording about how pissed off I get at the winter and cold.
But you live in Minnesota. Real good plan.
Hate it.
I'm just saying it was 70. It was like 74 today.
Oh my God. Fuck. I think
I was wearing a t-shirt that had like a really low V back.
I had like 5 layers
like wear a cute bra
and a long sweater and boots. But I think that's part of that's part of why I like Christmas so much, I think, is because winter sucks so hard here that Christmas is like the thing that gets you through it. And there's lights and there's food and it's
I like the lights and the
food
food
to look forward to, and you can be kind of cozy inside when it's shitty outside. It's snowing right now. It's going to keep snowing all night, and I don't care if it's pretty.
Outside.
I fucking hate it. It's awful.
It rained all day yesterday though. That really sucked.
But
I had to go to doctor's appointments and stuff, and I was driving in the rain, and I was in so much pain coming back from the doctor. I'm like, this sucks.
I was driving home on the ice today with snow blowing in every direction, so we couldn't see anything. So I have it worse than you. That's all I'm saying.
You win. I know. You win.
My son was telling me in the car, look how foggy it is out. And I had to explain that was not fog. That was just snow that's circling in so many different directions that you can't see 2 feet in front of you. So it's great. But yeah, when we were kids, we didn't have a ton of like heartwarming traditions like you had.
Well, that was the main one, and it was really special.
Yeah, we had the typical, on Christmas Day we would go to my mom's parents' house and we would see our entire extended family, and we'd all be there for Christmas, and my grandma would get us amazing fucking presents, and she would bake really good food, and like I have the memories of that, but I don't know if I have any. I just always loved Christmas. My mom and dad weren't ever that into it. Like my mom still hates putting a tree up, and just has never been that. She doesn't.
She's not very
like
festive. That's me. No, I'm kind of a Scrooge about it all.
Oh God, I love
my mom's out fixing my tree right now because she came here and she was completely horrified by the state of my tree. It is not decorated properly, apparently.
I had my tree up in
she's
November.
She's out there fixing. My tree's been up since November, but I don't care about the ornaments. I leave the boxes out. I let the kids throw them wherever, and then I just leave them alone. I do not care. But she's out there moving things around, and
see, that's me. I do that all month long. I put them up, but then I don't like. I have to have them be perfectly symmetrically random, if that makes sense. Like
it does.
I look and then I'm like, nope, that doesn't belong there, and I have to move it, and I just
look at it. I'm like, the lights are pretty, and I don't care.
I've actually been staring at mine all month because the lights aren't quite right, but I'm too tired and lazy to change them because I have too much other shit going on. So it's like I walk by the tree and go, oh, I should really fix those lights because they're just not quite. There's more on top than on the bottom. And
I think I have years where I care more, but this year I'm all out of fucks. So I just don't
I kind of am this year too. I'm fucking tired. Like,
I'm just so tired.
Tree's up. It looks nice. I'm just exhausted.
My tree's beautiful. I have a beautiful tree. It's massive and it's gorgeous. And I got it. It was a floor model. I got it on sale a couple years ago, and I'm in love with my tree, but I just don't care about the ornaments. I just don't care.
Oh my God. So I'm all about the ornaments. I love it. And
I like the decorations, and we have lights outside, and I like decorating. I'm not obsessive about it. I have had years where I've been like every surface of my house is decorated, but it's just it goes in waves.
We don't have lights outside.
Refer back to the Depression episode.
Do you want to know why we don't have lights outside of our house?
Because they freeze?
It's fucking cold out there, and nobody wants to go out there and put them outside.
I didn't do it. I came home one day and they were up. I'm like, cool. We have lights outside.
My husband did for a few years.
All right.
He kind of got into it, but like the past decade, I would say nobody wants to go out in the cold and hang that shit up. And I drive by these houses with just lights everywhere, and it's like, aren't you fucking cold? Oh my God.
You pay people to do it. That's how you do it.
No. That's too bougie. I don't know. I can't.
I would do that. I would be like, here's monies and put my lights up, please. I appreciate it.
I don't think I could pay. I don't think I would need the lights outside badly enough to pay someone to do it. It's like,
well, then I can't help you.
Somehow.
I gave you an option. I gave you a solution to your problem.
Put the lights up for me.
Have you met me? No, I'm not going to put lights up on your house for you.
Okay, so
I'll make you a menu and email it to you. That's about. You're welcome.
What were we going? Oh. I know
we were talking about Christmas. Yay, I love Christmas.
So are there things
so much fun.
Like traditions you do with your kids now that are important every year that you do, that you created or that you do from your childhood that you now carry on?
I actually do something. We make, one thing that came over from my husband's family is they do Christmas Eve gift. And we always opened one gift on Christmas Eve, but it was like a free-for-all. You could pick a gift. But his family did a Christmas Eve gift and it was pajamas. And it was Christmas pajamas. And so you open up your Christmas Eve gift and then everybody puts on their fun Christmas pajamas. And so I started doing that with my kids because I thought that was a really fun tradition. And then they wake up on Christmas morning and they're all wearing cute Christmas pajamas.
Oh, that's fun.
And I do that with my kids. And then every Christmas morning, I make this massive egg casserole and orange glazed cinnamon rolls.
Too.
Yeah. And then the orange glazed cinnamon rolls or monkey bread, depending on the year and something like that. So they have a big fun breakfast.
Yeah.
After they exhaust themselves opening presents.
We always did
probably
that.
Fighting.
My mom's mom, my grandma had always made this like egg baked casserole thing with the little sausages in it and cheese. And so then after my grandparents died and we didn't do that anymore, my mom would always make it. And so now, every Christmas day, we usually do Christmas Eve at my in-laws' house and they open all the presents on Christmas Eve. And then we usually do Christmas morning at my parents' house or at my house. We kind of depends on if my mom's feeling in the mood to have people at her house on Christmas. And most years I've got my house totally decked out. So I'm like, we'll just do it here. But this year it's a fucking mess. But we always have to make the exact same egg bake and muffins and stuff like that. And at my in-laws' house, they have lasagna every Christmas Eve. They're not Italian,
that's fun.
But that's like their tradition. They just have lasagna every Christmas Eve. It's easy. Everybody likes it. And we open presents. And
lasagna is delicious.
Is your family a free-for-all gift opening family or a one-by-one and everybody has to watch family?
Usually we do where someone will sit at the tree and play Santa and then give each kid a gift. And then all the kids will open a gift at the same time. And then everybody just kind of watches and and then it's kind of just so it spreads it out a little longer.
Yeah. That's a good idea. That's kind of a combo of like at my in-laws, it's one present at a time and you open one at a time and everybody watches. Whereas at my parents' house, it's just a fucking free-for-all. Nobody's doing anything to manage it. It's just grabbing everything you can find and tossing, here, this one's for you, and opening them. And yeah, it's completely opposite.
That's so fun, though.
Both houses. Did you, when you became an atheist, did you feel any guilt about still celebrating Christmas or still loving Christmas as much as you did? You didn't go through that at all?
I kind of got weirded out by some of the songs, though.
Yeah.
The more and more, like, I would start and listen. I would play Christmas music. At first, especially, I would start listening to Christmas music, and I'm like, ooh, I don't like this song like I used to. Because I listen to the words, and I'm like, it's all about him, like, praise him or something. I'm like, yikes, no. But I just love Christmas. So, no, I didn't feel guilty about it. Did you have a problem with guilt?
For a little while, I felt like, it wasn't right away. It was maybe a couple of years after I kind of became a hardcore atheist. And I thought, if I'm going to be such a badass atheist, I can't keep getting so into Christmas, But I guess I learned more about the history of Christmas and the pagan roots of it. And I just came to the conclusion that it's all fucking pagan anyway. So
basically you're a pagan worshiper.
I mean, I didn't grow up particularly religious. We were Lutheran, but the religious part of it wasn't really a big part of it for us growing up. It was very much a secular Christmas. We never had a nativity scene. It was secular Christmas anyway. So I just at a certain point kind of came to peace with the fact that I love Christmas and that's okay. I can still love Christmas.
And that's okay.
Atheist. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough.
Exactly.
And gosh darn it, Christmas is okay.
Oh
so yeah,
gosh.
we do have a nativity set, but it's the kind that has Batman on it. And
I actually have a nativity set up in my house.
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple. I have several nativity sets, and I have one that's very large. It has like 40 something pieces. It has all the little things that set up everywhere because I got it at like Facebook garage sale a couple of years ago, and I love it because it has all the little. It has a well, and it has all these animals, and it has all these little bales of hay. It takes up my entire top counter.
Wow.
And this year the kids put up a well and a cow, and I don't because I don't care this year. I don't care, but I do have a little nativity that's set up, and I have a couple nativities on my tree. And I thought about it when I first left the church and became an atheist and stuff. I was like, what do I do with all these things? I'm like, no, you know what? I kind of thought about it in my head. I was like, well, I guess that's the only place you can think about it. So that sounds stupid. But I was thinking about it. I was like, I put up Easter bunnies around Easter. I put up turkeys on Thanksgiving. It's literally the same thing. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not worshiping. I'm not believing in it. It's just a symbol of the season. I also have snowmen up. I don't worship snowmen either. So
you don't?
That's
why not?
I never liked Frosty. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I just don't like Frosty.
Yeah.
So
snowmen are weird. Hey, I just got a text from you. That's cool.
It's like it's all over the map.
As I'm staring at my screen going, am I really recording? I really hope this is recording. Oh my God. Yeah.
It's like moving around. So I'm like, yeah, I sent you a text. I'm like, hey, some weirdo's talking to me.
Yeah. Oh my
No,
God.
so did you have any traditions that kind of stuck with you?
God, not really. Other than the egg bake thing and the, being together with your family.
It's important.
I mean, there's nothing really specific. I get really into the Christmas tree ornaments and having the same ornaments every year, and I buy new ones every year and add to the collection.
And apparently I'm a monster.
You really are, so.
Okay, I understand. I've been told this before.
Yeah. No, I tried, when my kids were little, I tried, we went through the first year where our oldest was a baby and we way overdid Christmas, back when we had a lot more disposable income and one less child, and we just went fucking crazy on Christmas and bought this kid 45 presents, and my husband was buying stuff and I didn't know what he was buying and I was buying. It was just a free-for-all. And after about 3 presents, our kid was like, I just want to stop opening presents.
Oh my gosh.
It was I learned a lot about how much kids really don't need that many toys.
And they don't care.
And they just don't care.
I don't have anything ready yet. We are recording this on the night of
the 20th?
December 20th.
Mm-hmm.
I have purchased nothing and I don't give a fuck. God. It's seriously, we have grandparents' presents. I'll go get them their pajamas. It's totally fine. We'll grab a couple things. It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. You know what? It all gets left
usually I'm done
there.
by now, but this year has been particularly fuckless. So
yeah, our youngest, all he
just
wanted
don't care.
was a Nintendo Switch. So I got
That's all I want. I want that.
Well,
can you get me
getting
one?
one? So no, because I spent all my fucking money on it. So my other kid doesn't get presents because the one wanted a Nintendo Switch. So
that's all I want.
There's only room for one kid to get his present this year.
And I also want a cat.
I have a cat too, but you can't have him. You can have my old cranky cat because she drives me nuts. But I'll mail her to you.
Okay.
She'll make it to Texas in one piece, I'm sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You were talking about how lovely the weather is there, so I'm sure she will.
It's great. Yeah, the cats love it too. My fucking idiot cat goes outside, out the garage door, and then comes around to the deck door every fucking morning, and he'll do it 4 times in a row, where he'll just show back up at the deck door why am I outside? Let me.
You're like, you went out.
You're the one that fucking went out. And he freezes, and he comes in, and then he does it 5 minutes later, like he's the Dory of the cat world.
The Dory of the cat world.
Yeah, usually our cats get presents too, but they're not getting anything this year because fuck them.
Yeah, my dog's not getting anything. No. When I had a cat, I used to give her the wadded up Christmas wrapping.
Ooh, yeah.
I'd give her one ball. I would tie it up with a ribbon, one of the big ribbons, and I would just roll it across the floor, and she would go nuts for it, and I would let her just tear it to pieces, and she would grab that ribbon and just run around the house with it. I'd let her play with it for about a day or two, and then I'd clean up the mess, and I'm like, okay, Merry Christmas, that was your gift from me. Mm-hmm. And that's what I would do.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we have little stockings for the cats, and I usually give them some little toys, and I hang them in their cat stockings. And
I don't even know where my kids' stockings are.
See, I get really into the stockings. I think because
I love stockings, but I just don't. I just don't
give a
care. Fuck? No, I don't. And my tree skirt. I think it was in with the old tree, and I'm pretty sure my husband. I don't know what to call him. He's
that guy.
Babies, daddies. I don't know, but he threw the box in the dumpster. I'm pretty sure, or took it to the dump because the tree was old and falling apart. And but I think the tree skirt was in with the tree because I'm pretty sure that's where I packed it to be smart.
Sounds like what I'd do.
And so now I have the new tree up and everything, and it has no tree skirt. And so my mom came and she was like, why don't you have a tree skirt? You have to have a tree skirt around your tree. She was like, I'm going to go get a white sheet. I'm like a hobo? Are you freaking serious? You're going to put a white sheet around it like a hobo? So I have a white sheet around my tree. End of the story is I have a white sheet around my tree.
Well, at least you're not a monster. You can't live like a savage with nothing around the tree. That's ridiculous. You have to have a skirt.
I am determined to just make a tree skirt and then matching stockings. But every time I think about that, it's Thanksgiving. And I'm like, well, I only have like a couple weeks at this point. So I might as well just wait until next year or start them in July. And I never do.
No, when we were kids, we never had like the nice stockings.
Oh, sorry. I interrupted your story again.
Yeah, I'm trying to fucking get through this recording. And all you can do is interrupt me. It's cold out.
It's just my turn. My turn. My time to talk.
Anyway, the stockings. Let's stay on task.
I know you are
here.
in a bad mood. You're so grumpy.
I really am. I'm being a bitch tonight. It's because my brain doesn't work anymore.
I didn't even notice.
The tech still broke it.
No different than normal.
That's true. This is me. What you see is what you get. No, we never had nice stockings. We had like the really shitty cheap ones from
we did too.
Like Kmart, and they never matched. And for some reason, as a kid, I would see like these families with these matching stockings, and they each had their name on them. And oh my God, I always wanted that so bad. So then when I got married and we had our son, I like splurged one year and bought these just gorgeous matching stockings and put our names on all of them. And I bought a fourth one just in case because we weren't planning on having another kid, but you never know. And I couldn't risk not having a matching
maybe for
stocking.
The cat, just in case.
Well, the cat's stockings don't match. They can fuck off. But
you animal.
I was like, I'm going to have these gorgeous stockings. And then what if we do have another kid and I don't have the perfect matching stocking for that child? So I had that empty stocking sitting there for like 5 years just waiting. And so, the stockings, I have to hang those up every year because they're perfect.
Admit it. Did you have the kid just so you could have the whole set?
I kind of did. I was like, now I've got the fourth stocking and
Nailed
I can't let it go to waste. I better have that other kid because otherwise I'm going to look at this stocking.
You better be a good one because these stockings are gorgeous.
It cost me $20 for that stocking. I'm not going to not have a kid now. Like, it's got
seriously adds up.
It's got to have 4.
Yeah. I've actually been thinking about getting those cute little stocking holders.
Oh, yeah. No, don't do that. You know what I did? I made, because I'm a crafty motherfucker. Of course you did.
Yeah.
I took a piece of like wood trim and I put little cute drawer knobs on them.
I can totally do that.
And then I just hang it up and then I hang the things on the knobs and it's beautiful.
One day, did you went to a knob store? You went to a knob professional? Oh,
I did.
Sorry.
Yeah. I buy all my knobs at the knob store. That's where I found my husband. But I'm fun.
What? Yeah, that's. I've also seen it where you do like a suspension rod, and you hang it in a window or a window box, like a window seat, and hang it up above and do that and hang them on there.
Oh, that's cute.
I like that too.
Well, we never had a fireplace before, so I didn't really have anywhere to hang them, so I made the knob thing, and then we finally got a fireplace down in the basement, and then I think I used command hooks for a while, but that just really looked lame, so then I broke back out the knob thing with it. It's very cute. I'll take a picture and post it on Instagram, and then everybody will see.
Do that.
How adorable it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you can post it on Instagram or text it to me, and
we'll figure something out. I'm sure. I'll get right on it. It's going to happen.
The technology thing, it's like terrifying.
We're too old for this technology. I'm only 85% convinced I'm recording right now.
And I'm not sure I'm at the right volume.
Yeah,
so
we'll see.
it's all good.
I don't know. I got a guy that's going to fix
Hence
it.
the text in the middle of the recording.
We'll see. I don't know.
Am I recording at the right volume? I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know about you, but I think we're really nailing this podcasting thing.
Yeah.
Do you feel as good about this as I do?
Clearly, yes, I do, actually. Yeah. I feel like I can quit all of my jobs.
I do, too. I mean,
yeah.
I'm going
to actually, let me call her on air and just tell her I'm done because
That's a good idea.
I'm a podcaster now.
I mean, I don't have a boss, but I could just close up my shop and my
You should burn
only
it
source of
down.
income. That's a good idea.
It'll be warmer.
It would be so much warmer than the snow. I
For a
hate
little
the
bit.
cold. Can we just trade places? I don't want to live
No.
here anymore. It's so
No.
bad.
No, I like it here. As much as I complain about it, I actually like it here.
Yeah, I would like it there too.
Yeah, there's a huge secular community. It's massive and I have an amazing network. I don't have any family here, but I don't feel the loss because I have so many heathen friends and non-heathen friends that have come with me over the transition of faith. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have friends here too, but it's fucking cold. I don't.
Yeah, and it's not
them.
cold. It's actually delightful. I own a coat and I've only had to wear it once and I took it off halfway through the night because I was too warm.
Oh my God. You don't want to know how many coats I own. I have a closet full of them.
I just bought one a couple months ago and I have only had to wear it once. So
I've got
before that I didn't own a coat.
Multiple colors, multiple thicknesses. Because
I did not own a coat. I just would wear like a sweater and a cardigan and maybe a hat.
I hate
But
you
usually
so
the hat
much.
was just for looks because I look really cute in hats. Well, let's face it, I look cute in everything, but especially hats.
I hate you. I don't know if I can keep doing this podcast thing because.
No, I understand a
You're
lot of people do.
terrible. I don't.
You should just, there's actually, I'm sure, like what's the opposite of a fan club? Like a hate club?
Like a support group? I don't.
Yeah, of people that have been affected by me.
By you and your hats and you're not.
But their
owning a
picture
coat.
should be me in a hat because it's
That's a
just
good idea.
such a good look.
Yeah. I do actually. I'm pretty excited.
I actually don't like the way I look in hats. But
I really wish hats would make like a big comeback because I think I could pull
I
off
love hats.
but nobody wears them around here. I did
I'd
get
wear a hat.
I got a really cool hat from Sarah. Shout out to Sarah if she's listening. From
Love
our
Sarah.
super secret Facebook group. She mailed me the cutest purple hand knit hat, and I'm going to wear it tomorrow.
Sarah,
so I don't have to fix
I like
my
things
hair.
too. I have a head also.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But is
I'm
your
just
head as great as mine?
Probably not.
Probably not. I mean,
Let's be
face
no.
it.
No, you're right. You're right.
I got way too excited about that hat because all I could think
I
was, I don't have
saw
to fix my
pictures.
fucking hair. I can just put this hat on and go to work, and I can wear it all
Yeah.
day. Because you can't really wear a regular stocking hat all day at work. People will think that's weird. But this hat's cute enough that you can just wear it, and people will think it's okay. You didn't just forget to take off your hat.
That's right. Exactly.
And I've always been too proud to wear a hat because it's always freezing here. But if I put on a fucking hat, it's going to mess up my hair. And then wherever I go that's inside, my hair.
See, my hair's always
have
messed up
hair,
anyways. So it doesn't really. I have poofy hair. It's not wavy. It's not straight. It's big. It just has poof. It's just poofy.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what I do to my hair. It's always going to be kind of doing whatever it wants anyway. So it doesn't matter.
I've got,
I can
like,
take away.
that-
If I put a hat on, it'll actually fix it.
I have the hair that's like thin and kind of stringy, but just a little bit wavy enough that
Oh, okay.
I still have to straighten it, but I get
Yeah.
flyaways constantly. And you may not,
Mine's just big.
you may not know this about Minnesota, but it's very cold here. And
I have
means
not heard that.
It's really dry, and so
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
so it
winter
gets
it's
frizzy.
just constant frizz and static.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna wear a hat, it's a commitment for the whole day. I can't just wear it for a little while. I have to keep it on.
You
the whole
take it
day.
off and it just goes shoo, like
Much.
flies everywhere.
Yep. It's weird. I don't know if this is particular to Minnesota, but when you're a kid here, like when you're a teenager,
No, people are kids in other places.
are they really?
Yeah. I just thought you should know that.
That's good to know.
Okay.
No, we used to, it was like the cool thing to see how little outerwear you could wear in the winter. Like we would walk around in
Like
t-shirts.
brave
in the
it?
snow. It's like a bravery test.
You're like, look at me wearing shorts and tank top.
Pretty much. And it makes I look now and I see kids by the high school walking down the street with like a fucking t-shirt on, and I think you're
like,
idiot.
what? You know what? You're stupid.
But
That's what it is. It's proving that you're stupid.
Kid. I did that same thing. Like, I'm badass. I don't need a coat. I know.
Yeah,
it's
people
cold
do
out.
that. People do that here, where it'll snow.
Yeah,
because we actually do get weather, but it'll snow and it'll be like, 17 or something. It's like, oh, it's okay. I'm from Ohio or whatever. It's like, that doesn't mean it's not cold.
Yeah, but they're badass.
Like 17 is 17 in Ohio and Texas. Like it's still cold.
Yeah.
So, but they'll walk outside and it'll be snowing. It'll be just like that freezing wind that cuts through you. And they're like, it's fine. I grew up with this. It's like, and I grew up with the heat. I still fucking hate the heat.
Because you have to prove something.
Hate the heat. I'm not going to go to Arizona and be like, it's okay. It's okay. It was 110 yesterday in Texas.
But how else are you going to prove your manhood to people?
I show them my balls. I don't know. How else do you do it?
I don't know. I'm guessing
they're spectacular.
That's how Tom and Cecil do it. It's just showing people their balls. Is that what they do on that show? I don't know.
Your balls to Amy.
With an eye.
Oh, no.
The one with an eye. She wants your ball photos.
Oh, please don't.
Yeah.
Please don't.
So, yeah.
It'll go to my other folder and I don't know.
It'll float around in the internet somewhere until someone has to pay too much for it because net neutrality's gone now. So,
yeah, it'll become my profile picture.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
With a stocking cap on it. I don't know. And I'll be like, it doesn't look as good in a hat as I do.
Really cute bucket hat.
Yeah. Cute fucking hat.
Are you as pissed off about the state of America as I am right at this moment? Or
just in general, all the time? There's this underlying just vibrating rage.
Like I have that too, but it
just makes me now. It just fuels me. It makes me decorate my tree badly, apparently.
I just feel
I'm just so mad. And I didn't think we'd make it a year. I really didn't think we'd make it a year. I thought for sure it'd be like 3 months, 4 months, 6 months tops.
But like, did you ever find yourself thinking, okay, it's bad, but it can't get worse? And then
and every time I say that,
how can it get worse? It keeps getting worse. I don't understand it.
You're gonna play Dare with North Korea? Oh, awesome. Let's do this. Yeah. I'm like, oh, really? You're gonna do that? Oh, get off Twitter. No, I'm the same way.
Yeah. Did you hear about the thing today with the UN Security Council and what's her name? Fucking idiot that he appointed to be the UN ambassador is going to take names of whoever votes against us in the UN Security Council and report it back to Trump.
God. And what is he going to do about it?
Well, they asked him because they said, do you stand behind what Nikki Haley said about how she's going to take names and report them back to you? And he's like, yeah, they should take names. We'll just stop funding them. It'll save us a lot of money. And he ended the statement with the words, we don't care. That's actually
I didn't. I've been making teacher gifts today. I did not hear that. I'm very talented and I've been making teacher gifts today.
I should get my kids' teacher a gift, but who has time for that?
I'm just making one just for one teacher. My older kids are in high school and middle school, and I don't do anything for their 20 million teachers they have. So, just one gift.
Yeah, I should get a gift for my 7-year-old second grade teacher, but I'm not gonna.
That's what I'm doing
because there's only 5 days left till Christmas, and I'm
just making a piece of jewelry. It's easy.
Sweet. Yeah, everybody's getting handmade gifts for me this year because I'm broke and I'm not going to go buy shit that nobody needs. So,
my birthday is coming up, and I like a lot of things, but I like sacks of cash and cars, boats, and jewelry. So
I like warm weather and tickets to see Hamilton.
I like tickets to see Hamilton too.
Yeah, if anybody out there has tickets to see Hamilton, that's what I want for Christmas. That would make everything feel better.
Yes.
And numb the pain of the idiocracy we're living in right now.
And I'm really attracted to men who call me mother.
Oh, do I have the guy for you?
Oh, man. Tell me about
He's
him.
the vice president.
Ooh,
Pretty
big
prestigious
job.
job.
So exciting.
Oh, he's
Is he a silver
handsome.
fox? I bet he's a
He's
silver
a
fox.
silver fox, yes.
Okay.
He's got
Tell me more.
gubernatorial experience in Indiana.
I love that name.
Mm-hmm.
Or love that word.
Gubernatorial. It's such a weird word.
Such a weird word.
How do you even get that from governor? I don't know. Gubernatorial. It's too close to goober for me. I hate it.
Bill from William.
Yeah. It makes no sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
But it makes as much sense as Amy spelled with an I, honestly.
I know.
But
my parents, nightmares.
Yeah. Well, mine just went with the most common name of the year I was born, so at least yours were kind of unique, you know?
Oh, because it was several years later.
Yeah.
It wasn't as cool
way
anymore.
Older than you.
Significantly older.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm like the elder statesman of this podcast. That's how I like to think of myself.
With the governor.
I'm the gubernator, yeah.
Gubernator.
Yeah, and our wonderful governor that we have in Minnesota is probably going to be gone soon. So he's the only thing that's been standing in the way of all kinds of shit happening in this state. So I'm feeling really good about the direction we're all headed.
Yeah, our governor encourages everything to just happen. He's like, "Ooh, you know what would be a great idea? Mm-hmm. All of this shit." Yeah. And people are like, "Yay, do this." Mm-hmm. And they do. And it passes.
Yeah, we're lucky that the only thing standing in the way is that veto pen, but it's going to be gone pretty soon, and I'm not fully convinced we'll elect another Democrat, so...
Awesome.
Oh, man. Things are great. Christmas can't get any better.
Yeah. My Christmas it's fucking awesome, too.
I think it's just going to be a shitty Christmas all around for everybody everywhere.
I hope so.
At least for Tom and Cecil, I hope.
Well, based on the gifts I'm sending him, oh yeah.
Oh man. So do you have anything else to discuss, or should we wrap this shindig
actually.
up? I need to go to
wrap
bed
it up
at
and then
7:30.
I know.
So
Your bedtime's 7:45.
I'm falling asleep right now. Oh my god.
You just got back from Luby's at 6:00.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see. No, I mean, Christmas is awesome in general, in theory.
Most of the
in
time.
practice. Most years. In practice, it was much more magical when I was a child. Mm-hmm. As a mother, it's a lot of work. Mm-hmm. I enjoy it because I like to see the expressions, and I love gift giving, and I like making things for people. I really enjoy making things for people because I like them knowing that I put time and effort and thought into something that they have. And I like practical gifts, like something that someone uses every day, like a wallet or a keychain or something like that.
Yeah, I like doing that too. Part of me, I hate the obligatory gifts. Like, I have to get this person something. Yeah. And I got to get them something. And what am I going to get? I hate that kind of thing.
I don't like doing that. But I like things that are practical.
I like the, like this year, for my brother and sister-in-law, who hopefully don't listen to this podcast, at least before Christmas, but...
I mean, no one listens to this podcast, do
They're
they?
not going to hear it. Definitely not my brother. He doesn't give a fuck. So I made them these tea mugs, because they're both tea and coffee drinkers. So I bought these great big mugs, and then I, hand-painted their names onto them. And
See, that's so sweet.
I put little hashtags all over them. So, on my brother's, it's hashtag Eric sucks, and hashtag Secular Soup Podcast is the best podcast, and just
awesome
shit like
that's
that,
fantastic.
hashtag nerd alert, hashtag your sister made this mug, and then hashtag you will die if you break it, stuff like that. But then on my sister-in-law's, I put nicer things, cute.
Hashtag you have a great sister-in-law.
Hashtag best sister-in-law ever.
Aww.
Hashtag you're the bee's knees. Stuff,
really
fun
sweet.
stuff like that with their names. I like that because I know they'll use it because they drink a lot of tea and coffee, and I put thought into it. And if my brother ever breaks that mug, I can kill him. So it's written right
it's on the
there
cup. It's in writing. I get it.
Yeah, I like that kind of thing. And I'm trying to make my children make similar mugs for my parents and little soup bowls for the other grandparents, but they won't fucking get on board with the program, and there's only 3 days left, and I'm like...
Yeah, kids suck.
Finish my older one finished one of the bowls for my mother-in-law, And it's got a great pun on it. It says super grandma, but super is spelled S-O-U-P-E-R. Huh?
Oh, man.
So he got his done, but my younger kid will not finish the one for grandpa. It's taken him forever. He's fucking around with the paint pens. Like, come on. We need to get this wrapped up and ready to go by Saturday. So hopefully I can get them on task with that and call it a day on those presents. My older one, I'm just wrapping him up a bunch of cash because that's all he wants. Because I guess he's saving up for a virtual reality headset.
Oh, those are fun.
He thinks he's going to save $800. I don't see that happening, but you know,
if I had $800 right now, I'd start my sleeve. Mm-hmm. That's
You're
priorities.
So badass.
Yeah, right. I have it all picked out. I've been to the artist. He's, went over it with me, and then he told me the price, and I was like, let's put a pin in that.
Yeah, tattoos are I have been wanting to redo the tattoo on my shoulder for like 10 years, and every time I think I should do it, I just think, oh, that's so much money.
It is, but it's so worth it though. It's just awesome. It's art on your body. I love that idea.
But I think it's one of those things too where like it's something just for me, and I have a hard time spending money when it's just something for me that's not practical.
Yeah,
I don't know.
If I had $800,
that
like was just
if I had extra cash laying around, I wouldn't have a problem doing it. But then things are tight, and it's like, do I really need to go get this tattoo fixed right now? It's on my back. I never even see it. So
I like to be able to see them. I'm going to put all my tattoos where I can see them because I'm not going to spend money on things I can't see.
Mine, when I got it, I specifically got it where I couldn't see it because I was afraid that I would get sick of it. I got it when I was 22. Oh,
that makes sense. Okay.
I was only 22, and I was at least mature enough to think, I may get really sick of this thing if I have to look at it every single day for like the next 60 years. So I had it put on my back because I forget I have it all the time.
See, and I look at mine every day. Yeah. I like to be able to see it every day.
Well, now it's this older age that I'm at now, I think I would appreciate it.
But I only got mine 2 years ago.
No.
And because I was, Mormon for 27 years, million, not 27. It was actually closer to more than that.
I got my tattoo on
significantly more than that, actually.
New Year's Eve, 1999, because I'm badass.
That is badass.
Right? Because I knew I'd always remember when the date was that I got it done. So I got it done on New Year's Eve, 1999, and then we went out and partied afterwards and got drunk. And
I was already married and talking about having babies by then, and I'm younger than you.
I was a slutty 22-year-old.
I've never been a slutty anything.
Now I'm just a boring old married lady.
I missed that slut train. I don't know what it's called.
Well, you need to do it now.
Whatever.
The slut train.
Oh, yeah.
The slutty time. Everybody needs a couple of good slutty years. So
the slut season.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
She's giving me permission to do things.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay.
Send her the pictures and she'll approve of some and then send them my way.
No. What I meant to say is that I was never ever slutty, and I waited until I got married, and that's all I have to say on that.
Practically did, yeah.
So where can people send us money if they want to do that? Because we clearly need money.
Yeah,
do you remember the answer to this question?
Patreon.
Yeah, I
Secular Soup at Patreon.
Yeah, pretty sure you just go on to the Patreon and look for Secular Soup.
She's pretty sure.
It can't be that fucking hard. I would Google it.
I would trust that answer. Put a link up on our Facebook page.
How do you do that? I don't.
Copy and paste.
You know what?
I
did put a link on our Facebook page, motherfuckers, and nobody liked it.
Oh, you guys are a bunch of bastards.
Are they assholes? Like everything else. like. Oh, that's funny. I put the Patreon link up. Nothing. Radio silence.
I don't think I liked it either, but I didn't see it.
No, you didn't, because nobody did.
Because I've been super busy over at our Secular Soup Instagram page.
Yep. You're rocking that thing. I haven't even logged into it to look yet. So.
All the memes that I'm not confident or comfortable posting on my regular page, I just throw over there.
Dump them
and
all
they
onto
are
our professional
foul.
page.
I have a really sick sense of humor, so they are.
So do I.
They're pretty bad sometimes.
No, they're not nearly as bad as some things I've seen.
Well, I can get worse.
Okay, so we got the Patreon down. Let's see.
We have the Facebook page. We have the Patreon
email
page.
address.
You can email us.
You know what you could even do is PayPal money to us at secularsouppodcast@gmail.com because we have a PayPal account. And if you don't even want to hassle with the Patreon, just go on PayPal, send a bunch of cash to Secular Soup Podcast.
And maybe we'll send you dirty pictures back.
We might. Amy might. I'm not going to, but
the ones that you guys send us.
Maybe we could find pictures of Tom and Cecil's balls and send those. I don't. Speaking of which, we have a wonderful. It's the end of the podcast. And we have a gift for everybody. For anybody who hung out till the end.
All of our listeners, not viewers.
I don't know. The people on the other end of this talkie thing I'm talking into.
Yeah, exactly. So all of our listeners, we have an amazing Christmas gift for you guys for your auditory enjoyment. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you want to tell them anything about it?
Well, we called in a big favor to get this. And
was it a favor or did we just say please and bat our eyes?
We kind of demanded it, but nicely because we're ladies.
I mean, I batted my eyes and sent a winky face.
I did one of those like, if you could do this, that'd be great.
That'd be super
expectation
duper.
That you're just going to do it because I'm asking nicely.
Because that's how I do it too. Yeah, that's how you get what you want.
So that's how we got this wonderful show closer that we will now be able to close every single show with.
Yay!
It is fucking amazing, and I am so pleased that we got it on our 3rd episode only. Because
we don't even have any listeners.
Nobody listens to this,
but we have this.
And so, if you're ready to sign off, Amy,
I'm ready to sign off, Amy.
Okay, we now give you the amazing vocal stylings of one Mr. Eli Bosnick.
Yay!
Secular Soup Creed. Soup is the ultimate virtue. It's delicious, nutritious, patriarchy smashing, racism fighting, warm and fuzzy, human affirming, fun having, anti-theist, glitter throwing, tummy satisfying, pair of new shoes fulfilling, diversity seeking, happiness. Minestrone, beef and barley, chicken broth and split pea, gazpacho, tomato, clam chowder and potato, chicken noodle, beef noodle, egg drop and ramen cup, miso, gumbo, leek and faux. Grab a bowl and taste the magic. Slurp even this.